Now, as soon as we jump in, I will finish doing the roster breakdown since we were in the middle of that. And let me also turn my TFAR plugin back on because I'm still solo casting and it's fun to listen to them. All right, so back on the roster here, we were down to Blue 4. Scrolling up to that, going to third person, toggling back to free cam. So we were up to Holton commanding Alpha HQ, Skip leading Alpha 1 with Haruto, K, Spike ERP, Navy, Potato, and Azuki. Norris leading Bravo HQ with Lurps leading Bravo 1 with Tootie Rot, Hanu, Zaki, Rainman, Lennox, and Oddball. Bravo 2 being led by Bates with Iqbal, Timex, Sayak, Despo, and Washed. Charlie HQ being led by Arma Jesus, Charlie 1 being led by Saren with Flux, Maz, Michael, Novix, Bant, and Guy Fieri. Charlie 2 being led by Dream, there he is, with Gekir, Kubas, Broken, and King under him. Pierce leading Delta HQ. He's going to merge Deltas all together into one squad in a second, but Delta 1 being led by Thompson with Fonz, Nolik, and Gur. Delta 2 with Dusty, Bert, Dead, Azus, and Wayne all together as well. Now, let's go over the mission breakdown here. Mission made by Banks. Background is as follows. November 2030, after a failed attack on the communications array and the escalation of a wider conflict in Georgia, Russia is preparing to infiltrate neighboring countries aligned to NATO, by stationing troops behind enemy lines. In Finland, Russian VDV soldiers, OPFOR, are unable to fly over Finnish airspace to their planned positions due to the presence of two mobile radar systems operated by a platoon of Belgian infantry. To progress, the Russians must make a daring raid on the radar stations and leave no survivors. The Belgians must protect them at all costs and render the Russian assault on Finland unviable. Notes, the mission contains destroy objectives that are out in the open, but have a larger search area. Both teams must compensate accordingly. The radars cannot practically be destroyed by small arms fire, therefore Blue 4's combat engineers and missile specialists are of crucial importance to the success of the mission. I think that's supposed to say OP4. Because OP4 are the ones that can blow it up, because I think they screwed the sides up. That's okay. So, two radar objectives there. Mission variable, 800 meters of render distance. Build points are 150. That's 25 above the standard 125 you see. Standard 50-minute round with 15-minute safe start. Both sides have 2 rounds of AT per medium anti-tank weapon. Uniform for Blue 4 is going to be Belgian forces. Loadout's going to be F2000s. Browning high power is the secondary. Mini-Me or an FN mag, basically your 249, 240. Bravo combo, respectively. Light anti-tank is going to be your M72 Law. Sniper is going to get the... Ooh, sorry. Okay, let me continue. Sniper is going to get the M24. And the suppressed shooters get a choice of Mark 14 or a P90. I love the P90. Crew and Aviation also get a choice of a P90 or an F2000 Tactical. Nothing on crew serve weapons. Assets-wise, they get 1 Land Rover, 2 M2 statics with shields. They might also be the scope version, we'll see in a second, and then 2 M240 statics as well. OP4 are going to be your VDV airborne forces. That's why it says airborne R right there. Loadout's going to be AK-74s and AKS-74s respectively. RPK-74 and the PKP for the support weapons. RPG-26 for the light anti-tank. The sniper gets a choice of, well, actually no, just AT-5000. Surprise shooters get a choice of either 45-round AKS, that is suppressed, again, 45-round RPK mags for it, or 20 rounds of an AS Val. Crew and Aviation get either the PB2000 or an AKS. Nothing on crew serve weapons for them. They get 6 transport Vodniks, 1 UAZ, 1 open UAZ, and then 2 PKT Vodniks with 2 PKTs, 1 facing forward, 1 facing rear. Personally, I think that's a death trap because it keeps your entire upper body exposed and easy to get picked off by rifle fire. But otherwise, that is that. Looking over at the rest of the roster here, I know OP4's marksman rifle, because it's never mentioned, is going to be... Oh god, what's the button to make the symbols appear? There we go. It's O.
This one right here?
Because I hate showing without them. But anyway, what I want to see is what Blue 4's marksman rifle is. It might just be an F2000 with a marksman scope. But sometimes it's a different weapon. So if I were to go through Alpha 1 real quick... No. It's going to be a Scar L with an ACOG on it.
I know where they are.
Interesting. So 7.62 20-round battle rifle, essentially, with a longer barrel. Or is it the Scar H? God, the one letter is 5.56, the other is 7.62 by 51. And it's L and H, and I always get them confused. Liru saw P90 and got all hot and bothered. Damn freaking right. I love that gun. I've rediscovered it in Arma 3 recently, and now I can't take my grubby little paws off of it. It's amazing. All right, we already broke down the roster and finished it up early on. Let's go ahead and look at our sectors. So with these being in the open, it's really, really easy for Op4 to get AT shots on them. So Blue 4 have to really space out their defensive lines to keep them covered. So we have one right here, and then the other one is somewhere in here. I mean, honestly, from above we can spot them. But it's pretty well tucked away right here, and then there's some pretty nice tree cover around it, so it can't be picked off. So I'd imagine with those extra build points, Blue 4 is going to build a more spaced out defense line. But looking at the AOs overall, to the north you got this big open area. To the southeast you got these big open areas, but then all the way from south to northwest you have all of this forested line to cover. You do have some open gaps here on occasion to use, but it's not a lot. Meanwhile, Op4, their spawn point's on the southwestern side of the map, so they're more than likely going to come from this forested direction. You see them spawned in the distance over there. So I'm going to be honest, just an Op4 battle line. This is going to be a quick round. I feel like this is going to be a quick round. Op4 is going to do a lot of initial maneuvering. Blue 4 has no room to do any sort of counterattacks unless they load up a squad into this Vic and get lucky, but based off of who's already going in here, I feel like this is going to be used by X-Ray, and they're going to be put off to the side somewhere. But there's not really any good place to do any immediate counterattacking, but let me see if I can find Op4 command. Let's listen in on their plans.
I'm right here, sorry. I'm here.
You get what I'm doing there from the map. You're going to deploy there, and then from there you're just going to you can find the positions you need to and pull covering fire for Bravo and Charlie as they push up into the first
Basically, get to the alpha mark and just fucking spray into
Lone, are you for real? Because if that's the case, that's really easy to remember, and I feel really stupid for not knowing that for 10 years.
I want you to be quiet about it.
Quiet, sneaky, and spraying and stuff, yeah. Okay, cool.
So they're going to try sneaking some groups in.
Okay, Charlie, where are we?
What?
I'm stuck in walking. Why am I stuck in walking?
This is fucking strange, man. It hurts me even more to think she's not even real, and she's my age as well. That's also what got my attention to her originally.
Bruh.
Dude, she's fucking 20. I'm also 20. I was like, you fucking serious? What is this? Yes, I'm 20. Before you say what?
Yeah, no, I would have guessed about that.
But no.
Fuck, Falcon's younger than me.
It's oh my god. You have to understand her past. You know, she was a basic kid. She had trouble fitting in with everybody. Exact same motto that I had.
Are you starting to? Is it the parallel? Is it that?
It's literally life besides being born, because you know that's a whole different story. But her life is pretty much carbon copy to mine, except you know I don't have powers. I wish I did. I would if I could fly anytime I wanted to.
Hey,
I would do it.
Maybe your power is that you're Falcon. Or whatever your real name is.
Is Pokem saying carbon copy,
no, my
eh?
real
That is
name
your
will be a
power.
mystery. My real name will be a mystery to everybody. And
Yeah,
you want to know
so
something
am I.
funny? You want to know something funny? Do you know
Yeah.
Valkyrie's jetpack from Apex?
No, I don't play Apex.
He's talking about a fucking video game character. I should have known. All right. Well, I was hoping for something to use against him in a court of law, but okay.
I will be running with
Well,
going north
that's
of
disappointing.
where I'm least likely to die immediately.
Oh, wow.
So from
I
Bravo
do
just
have
now, where are
faith
you
in
moving
I
then?
just don't want
Destroy
to
your
get
line in
shot
by
by X-ray when
yellow
they
or some
pull
shit.
up behind us.
Yellow?
That's what X-ray does.
I was about to be proud of Falcon. Now I'm not.
All right.
Shit, how do you
Is
drag it?
everyone clear?
Why do you keep sending me a bunch of McDonald's stuff? You're not getting McDonald's. We have so many leftovers. Eat some of the wonton soup. Eat some of the freaking chicken pulled pork.
Right there?
Or chicken barbecue. Pulled chicken barbecue.
If you guys
Don't get McDonald's, woman. Literally. If you want, I can make you pork patties in like an hour. You're an adult. You can do whatever you want. Stop trying to get my approval for it so you'll feel less bad about it.
Wait, what did you say? Yes, sorry.
Yeah, I went there.
Sign on the northern side of the sector.
Oh, northern side?
You're an adult.
Like above you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not gonna feed me chicken nuggets while I stream. You're not gonna feed me fries while I stream.
Pull them north.
No,
and
we'll
this
just
way.
drive across, don't worry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
What I'll do. I'll mark
Alright.
what I'm doing, alright?
Try not to get yourself
No,
exposed
you're not
across
getting
the
McDonald's.
tree
Shut
line.
up. We're streaming.
I'm
I
doing
don't.
that.
I can just make myself an Oreo McFlurry. We have ice cream and Oreos. If you don't stop, I'm gonna give you something big and thick.
One that can fit us all.
Oh,
or
whoa.
At least take two.
What do you mean, all right?
Yeah, I'll let you know.
You're not whoring yourself out for McDonald's.
Done it for molten lava cake.
That's different.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we'll look for you.
Marcus, Mark Shacius.
Yes. I don't want anything, Boo. No. 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 I prefer the leftovers we have because if we don't go through them and make the stuff that's fresh, we're going to run out. They're going to spoil. No, we won't. Because you keep ordering fast food. Love how there was a chat icon on that, Go get it then! For yourself! I don't want anything. No! You're an adult! You can get what you want! I'm gonna guilt you for it!
You look nice.
Because we have all this other food!
You look handsome, man.
So ugly.
Yeah, come me. Oh, what's that?
Okay. Go make yourself a pulled chicken sandwich upstairs. We have plenty of pulled chicken. We still have 5 buns. Then just Google a copycat recipe. We have all the ingredients. Oh, Falcon's poking me that he hates me, by the way, which I love. Awesome. What are you begging for?
The one girlfriend that doesn't fail never.
Yeah.
I like making
And I appreciate that.
I'm like a penguin when they give you the rock, and it's just like here, but it's the chicken nuggets.
So
Honey.
It's a sign that I want to fight.
Goodbye, my friend. Be careful.
It's a sign of affection.
I'm pinching the bridge of my nose and I'm looking down with my eyes closed in disgust. Honey, you do whatever you
Why
want.
won't you accept my rock?
¿Dónde? ¿En qué camión estáis?
Why won't you accept my penguin love?
You're an adult.
Yes.
You can go get whatever you want.
Me puedo subir, ¿no? De ametrallador.
I don't want chicken nuggies.
But I want to get you chicken nuggies. It's a sign of affection.
I appreciate that, Boo, alright? Okay, because someone was sending me shit and I'm trying to go through all my Discord DMs and this guy just sent me like 20 freaking random images of porn. Yes. Okay, I was gonna text you something, okay? 1 second.
Ludwig could become the second announcer, so there is not one. Oh, is Dream not in?
He's playing.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm fine. I already had one. Yeah. Okay.
So, we're fine.
Thank you, Boo. Now I have to get back to work, okay? Alright. Okay, have fun.
Save.
Thank you.
Be a slow ass motherfucker.
Okay. Okay. That sounds good. Thank you. I love you. Okay.
Bigger thing shot the smaller thing. And then explode.
I don't mean to sound rude when I say this, Boo, but I think I'm a little too horny for a co-host right now.
Just the right amount of horny for a co-host, if you ask me.
Honey?
What you think?
Honey? Honey! Okay. Well, the round started. And you don't have to put your hand there. Okay. Honey, please. Honey, go to horny jail. Get the hammers out. Give the bonds. Hey. Hey. Okay. I see how it is. You can't do that. You can't literally do that and then say I fucking hate you so
Love you too.
much.
You are the light of my life.
Yep.
You are a chicken nugget to
Well,
my
I'm gonna
sauce.
quickly mute the team speak because there's no point in listening locally other than reading that Falcon's angrily spamming me because we were listening to what he was saying before the round. But otherwise, Op4 moving up the MSR here.
He tried to insert himself into the situation.
He would, but he's on vacation for the next 2 days.
Oh, so he's inserting himself into another
Or 2
situation.
weeks.
Okay.
You're giving him too much credit.
Huh? You're taking it as an innuendo. I'm just thinking he's causing shit.
Well, no offense, but when you're doing that, it's hard to take anything outside of being an innuendo woman.
Take anything inside.
It's hard. Shut up.
Am I bothering you?
You
Am I an issue for you?
created an issue, that's for sure.
Oh, I'm just the biggest issue.
Second biggest right now. Anyway. All right, Op4 is going for... Yeah, get out of here. Or don't. I don't... God damn it, woman.
Love you. I'm off to bounce.
Yes, you are.
And if you ever feel like you're McLovin, it just come upstairs.
Do I stream or do I take her up on her invitation? God damn it. Love you, honey. Op4 is doing a massive encirclement here. Looks like they're going to be focusing primarily on the left flank. Blue 4, meanwhile, have pulled up a group on the northern side. Let's see, I believe that's going to be X-Ray. Yep. So they're trying to have X-Ray cover a different angle. They've got one squad that's already pushed out rather far, and they're just having Blue 4 set up defensive areas outside on the edges of one of the sectors. The other one, they have Chult right on top of. Nope, he's in a random house across from the other objective they're defending in this 2 objective area. Op4 getting the rest of their vehicles up on the northern side. I think these are the PKT ones because they have that special symbolism, plus you see the guns in the back. So we briefly saw those for a second, and they're still coming around. I know I'm going to stream. I am staying and being strong, but my God. Okay, when... Sometimes things happen where I think that would only be appropriate if we were streaming on a more inappropriate site, but I digress. Let me lower my render distance because it was getting a little framey right there, but I believe it's going to be... Ooh, we might see an opening ambush here. No horny. Hey, I can't help it if... Okay, you know what? No. Let's just focus on PvP. Let's focus on PvP. So Op4 diverting around to the north, following where this other Vic went. X-Ray has gone past. If they were in their previous spot, they might be able to catch this force going around, but that's going to bypass this one ambush and catch them out of position, which means Op4 is going to be attacking from 2 separate angles and have X-Ray and an entire squad behind them. And then we have this group also out here, so as I said earlier, this could potentially be a quick round. It was looking like it's going to be a quick round, but if Op4 is able to get their foot in the door right here and break through these defenses quite quickly, yeah, no, it's going to be a pretty quick freaking round. So yeah, no, I think they're going to completely come around, but that means they're going to be attacking from this open area over here, but that's going to completely bypass Blue 4's defenses here. Bloodwind was also focusing on PvP. Well, when you put it like that, yes. Yes, she was. Oh my god. Look, there are a lot of advantages to streaming with a camera on, okay? You get to show off your own personality through, you know, facial gestures, hand gestures. You get to be a lot more direct with your viewers. But if you don't stream with a camera, I don't break any Twitch TOS rules anyway. Oh my god. I hate it when she does that, but I love it when she does that. Why do women do that? Not even women. Why do significant others do that to people? Anyway, Op4 is just spending a lot of time getting their maneuvering in. I think this force is going to be the group that challenges the defense lines. That's going to pull everything to engage it, and then this force can potentially come around the rear and snipe the objectives. That's what I'm predicting is going to happen here. And there's not really a way for Blue 4 to counter it because they're too stretched thin and they have too many forces outside of the AO because they're trying to be aggressive in their defense. But Op4's just been able to sneak forces around their lines purely by luck, to be perfectly honest, because X-Ray pulled out at the wrong time. This group wasn't moving up there fast enough, but I think they had a blocking position here. But if they were at that position, they might have seen these Vodniks turn. Unlikely, but they might have heard them because there's that little hill in the way. Your desk can hide Bloodwing. I mean, there was an FNF round a while ago where I went AFK a few times and let Barb cover most of it. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about that. But regardless, now it's just a lot of maneuvering. This group might come into visual contact with this Blue 4 group. They are looking south. They might have already identified. Nope. They are looking in that direction, though, so Blue 4 might be able to spot this over here. Meaning to FNF bonk for good measure. Aren't you glad we have that emote? A quick round and you could get the best of both worlds. She already left for McDonald's, but Darth, you might be right. How long do those ads last? 3 minutes? Oh, man. My quickies don't last 3 minutes, though. They take longer. God damn it. All right, I can't win. I can't win. Op4... Did Mutant... Mutant, yeah, he picked someone off with the RPK with Iron, the red dot there. Who'd he kill? Fonz. Oh, wow, no, Nolik's body was perfectly covering him. But that's going to start pulling attention into this area. What is this? No, they're going for a late dismount, but that's going to leave a lot of open area here. That's going to give Blue 4 time to envelop their forces on this position and potentially defeat Op4 on details. So this is going to be a longer round then. But Op4 with a slight hill here. A little bit of an ambush on Blue 4. Already popping smoke grenades too? No, they're smoking and advancing. So we're seeing some suppression up here. Roar! Roar, I'm not a turtle, okay? I'm not a turtle. You have no proof. No proof at all. But thank you for the 10-1 resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Yeah, Fardoni, you got a 2-month ban, but that got overturned the day after. So don't worry about it. Alright, Blue 4 still hasn't taken a single casualty in this fight. Meanwhile, or excuse me, Op4 hasn't. Blue 4 still only taking 1. But this attack's going to be rather indecisive. Blue 4, now knowing that that group's engaged and they're going to maneuver this group around, that might catch this group early. But if these groups aren't able to engage this line, that means when these Op4 forces start moving around, Blue 4 could reposition and catch these guys in the open. But we also need to see where X-Ray goes. So now we just have to wait and see this. But it looks like this group is going to proceed on. And this is a pretty loose defense line. A full squad here could make some pretty nasty leeway. especially considering the objectives are in the open. So we'll just have to see. Excuse me. I feel like some of Op4's positioning, though, like the really far out areas where they're going to have to cross the open, it's really risky. I feel like X-Ray would have been a good choice to have them get set up to see, or at least watch these openings go through, but it's a tough call either way there. So, meanwhile, this Blue 4 squad, they've pulled back from that position. They are now going to move around. This is 1RW trying to do a squad-level maneuver. We do have a single Op4 guy over here, Meldon. I think he got lost. But then again, it's impossible to get lost in FNF because if you open your map, you see every friendly force in relative position of your own. Or I guess every friendly unit and their direction. And then if they're a different color than the standard color, which I believe is like a dark orange or something, that means they're unconscious. And if they're not there, it means they're dead. Or it's just they're not there. Sounds like something a turtle would say. Brewer, you have no proof. It's a state of the fact. I could say anything turtle-related and you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Jellyfish are tasty, but regardless. We still have Op4 trying to close groups around. I could see them enveloping here. The one advantage with this type of strategy is, again, if you're able to distract forces or if some forces are out of position, you can sneak forces in and start hunting those objectives. Meldon trying to get some pot shots off here. He was able to get one. But I think we're just going to have these guys coming on the rear. This group is the one I'm a little worried about because they're up all on this hill on their own, but there's nothing to shoot at here, so they could literally just drive right in. But the question is, are they going to do something like that? Yeah, these trees are just in the way. There's a few that do let them see all the way out there, but I don't think it's enough to go by. And then you have this group still trying to go around here as Op4 have pretty much now committed to hunting down this Delta group. You still got Meldon right here. Just got kill number 2. He's now flanking around. Is Falcon Solo pushing MMG yet? No. He's being a lot more defensive this week because he got a stern talking to last week. I actually don't know where Falcon is right now. He's in the group back there on Op4, so he's being a bit more uniform. Instead, opting to when the combat starts, he'll probably, you know, do his magic. But his Blue 4 group taking a few more casualties here. And Op4 still on no KIA. Someone checks their map, yeah, right? Alright, one shot has gone down. We're hearing some more fire here as Op4 starts engaging the Blue 4 garrisons from a long range. This could pull Alpha to engage this group on the rear, but the whole point of this is a distraction force so that this group and this group can then come on the rear of the objective. The first one to eliminate is right there. Second one is somewhere in the open around here. Hey, Extreme Gamer, thanks for the 8-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. But I feel like Blue 4 just has too much out of position to mount a proper defense. I could see this group maybe getting behind this group and eliminating them, but again, these guys are just making noise here. Because, look, they're immediately pulling away. So I think they're just to make everyone pull over and look for that Op4 attack. And that's going to buy time for these Op4 guys to move in on foot, interestingly enough. But, yeah, no one's going to be looking out in that sector. I think that's where the issue is going to lie.
Team 6 now.
Americam, thank you so much for the Switch Prime stuff. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Ash just doing a wide suppression here. I think Meldon got taken out because I don't see him up there anymore. Went 2-1 though, not bad. Got a little lost, to say the least. Well, so Ronnie, I would agree with you, but there's no Blue 4 to watch the open fields for Op 4 to cover, so I think Op 4 is going to get right behind this group. You got X-Ray coming in as well. As soon as that one goes down, though, Blue 4 is going to turn around, which means there's openings for these Op 4 groups to then fold in, but they're being distracted by other Blue 4 forces. This group doesn't realize that they're about to be engaged by some 1RW guys up here. But we'll just have to see. I think 1RW might get a really good engagement here because the Op 4 groups are divided into two teams. And again, you're just having some really long-range fighting here. They're not shooting to kill, they're just shooting to harass this side. But as we say that, X-Ray has been spotted and someone just got sniped. But the squad leader for X-Ray there is down. I'd imagine that was their sniper getting that kill, which was Lolo, yep. Lolo up there, Galil spotting. He's trying to pick up the guys up in that barn. So Lolo, I'd say, is probably one of the better snipers around. But Salty last round, I'd love to see him do it again, but that was a pure fluke in my opinion. But if he does it again, good for him. Holton with that P90. God, it's such a nice gun. So Blue 4, wow, actually, holy crap, wait. How many of you just died? You just had a full squad here, and now most of you are wiped. They're at a 66% casualties. Now above 66, because they're down to 2. So Scandi immediately turned around and wiped this group. Spikey's down, now it's just up to Navy, who's the marksman. What the hell? Naps ducks that marksman shot. Wow. I mean, that's Scandi for you, though. Naps on 3 kills alone right here. Spikey wakes back up. Immediately tries returning fire. Gets caught in the open, and literally like 4 different people started shooting at her. Oh, that's brutal. And now you're having Op 4's first group in Delta getting in, and the rest of these guys getting in, and Blue 4 still completely turned around. 17 minutes into the round. I think the first objective is going to go down within the next 3, to be honest. And Navy has no choice here for maneuvering and is completely pinned. And you got some Op 4 now coming around to cut him off. Yeah, the Finnish players in their natural habitat of Virolahti is meant to mimic Finland. I mean, no surprise there, right? Now you're seeing that Scandi aggression. Navy folds out. And gets headshotted by Naps. So Naps on 4 kills. But that is that entire Alpha group eliminated. Jesus here finds Banks, sprays him down with that 240 Bravo. Which I think that's, no, it's an FN Mag. So he's on 2 kills here. Does he spot Fist? No, he's gonna ride that smoke grenade. Throws a frag out. But gets Hillary Clinton by Wheaton coming along the rear. And Blue 4 still folding back. I think Blue 4 command is dead because that was Chult back there. And yeah, he dead. There's AT on the first objective. Yep, within those 3 minutes, like I said, literally within the first minute of the 3. And now Blue 4 has to turn around and make this defense line, which is going to give Scandi the opportunity to then engage from Blue 4's new defensive line on the rear. So where is that other objective here? If we were to go first person here and then check the map, it's all the way on the right side. So that's a really tough position because Op 4 is within AT range of it. So if they spot it and get AT up there, that's going to be all they need, and they could get this in a few moments. Taurus has that AT. Patriot tries to take him out. Tenderbaner's coming up to this doorway. Shots going overhead. But now we need to see Op 4 pretty much pull into the objective now, ignore the rest of the kills, and go for it. Just a question of can they turn that around? That's really actually hard to spot from this angle too, so I'm not sure if Op 4 is going to notice it, but I mean, Taurus right up here, he's going to be bandaging for a little bit to heal himself, but he's within 80 meters of the final area. Ooh, but we got Maz coming around to play defensive. What gun does he have? The F2000? All right. 5.56 rifle. He's trying to push onto what is going to end up being a squad of Op 4. So he's trying to throw some grenades in the smoke to screw with anyone moving through it. Fires down, unable to land a killing blow on K9. Wounds him at least 4 times there. Arma Jesus also coming around here. Cake here pushing as well. Manages to get one guy with the 240. Maz picks off another. Mirror getting picked off by Arma Jesus. But it was a trade. Maz going aggressive. Gets that one kill. No, he doesn't. Revolt comes around. Switches to his handgun. Maz trying to come around. Ends up going for that same doorway again. Gets the kill. Blue 4 playing a desperate defense right now. It might be enough. We need to see the rest of Op 4 come in quick. But they're at least 5 minutes away because they're going to be playing this cautious. Those 5 minutes might be all Blue 4 needs to stop this attack and then turn around and deal with the remaining Op 4 guys. So Blue 4 isn't out of the fight yet. But if Taurus is able to somehow bypass this area, find that position in AT, it is all over because it only needs 1 AT round to destroy it. Trying to find Maz. I think Maz just got killed, actually. No, he's all the way up on the border. He's on the 2nd story. Yeah, he's bandaging right now. Might be listening to their footsteps, though, hearing people come in. Here's Salty, trying to bandage a dead body. And you got Novix firing on the flank of someone over here. Takes out one of the suppressed shooters from X-Ray. I love how Maz's bandages are spawning outside the building, but there's no way anyone would catch that. Salty gets Hillary Clinton. Headshot to the back of the head. I believe Salty committed suicide. Got Andre, though. He's looking up. He's watching the door. Throws a grenade. That grenade is probably going to be a hazard to you more than him. His arm got wounded. Trying to get closer. He gets that grenade in. Maz forced to push out. And Andre gets him. Now here's Scandy coming in. And they're going to be coming in from the south, too. There's only a few Blue 4 guys. Blue 4 doing their best to turn around and engage what's here. They've managed to fight Op 4 back by a good 40 meters. King going down, though, to a slew of bullets from multiple shooters. Flanking shots from Mikkel, though, taking one of them out. Blind fire from Weedgood. So got Lolo on the outskirts there with only 2 kills. They're trying to reposition, but I don't know. It's pretty even on the Blue 4 and Op 4 front here. Blue 4 a little more spaced around, though, so I think Op 4 will eventually get wiped here in time, but Op 4, I mean, that other group now within about 200, 250 meters from that one area. Daedalus doing a great job getting a kill there, but him and his battle buddy get knocked out in the little prison building. This could still become a defeat in detail. I mean, Blue 4 is doing great at quickly taking out who they can. You're going to have Michael run up here. He is a member of Pepega, and he is showing that Pepega level of aggression. He ducks left. Unfortunately, there were 2 shooters watching that doorway. Oh, Falcon's dead. He died up there. He might come into the chat and yell at me over listening to him. Arma Jesus trying to get some flanking shots on Andre. Aim at the stars, returning fire. Michael... Yeah, no one else is advancing here, so this is going to continue to be a thorn on Blue 4's side here. And there's only a handful of guys defending, but Op 4, I mean, they could just snipe the objective from right out here. I think this is going to be over in 3 minutes. Because there's just no one here to stop this Op 4 push. So, Falcon, he was, and then he got unbanned the day after, and I'm not going to go into details. Your driver's flatlined? Which driver? Your graphics card driver or your CPU driver? So, Nemesis got spotted in the tree and immediately cut down. Fire's returning onto this building. Sayek gets knocked out. Now we might see Blue 4 scramble to the south here, but now you got this other Op 4 group coming in. I think, yeah, Blue 4 is going to get overwhelmed here. Falcon, I'm sorry, buddy. I couldn't resist. If it was anyone else, I wouldn't have done it, but you, I have to give special treatment. You found something that made you happy and I ruined it? Glad to be of service, buddy. Did... No! No! Did cats do that? I feel like cats had to have been the one to blow that building up because I refuse to believe Blue 4 blew themselves up because that would be hilarious. Broken woke up, immediately gets cut down by Cats. Cats gets another kill on the left. I think that was Bay with the 249. Yeah. Great job by Cats there. I mean, he's got explosives, so he can take out this other item here. Some flanking fire by Arma Jesus, catching Nafs out of position, but Nafs is able to knock him out. With that stolen Scar from Navy, who was his 4th kill. Cats, explosive, go. I heard AT, and it was fired. Why? Destroy it. Oh, they're trying to mag dump it. They already said, though, in the announcement, small arms fire won't do anything to it. I just saw it change textures, actually, so never mind. Cats, throw. Yep, GG. All right. 26-minute round, not bad. Blue 4 were actually able to push around and eliminate most of Op 4 here, but when the round ends, people don't take damage anymore. He still doesn't notice. He doesn't care. Oh my god.